Public Spirit Guide reading, Baddie Training Edition, the end of the month. Hello and welcome back to another Public Spirit Guide reading with Captain K. This reading is for Lucy Days 333. And for those of y'all that are not familiar with my page, everything that I say is completely channeled, so look into it. And I go off what the guides tell me to. So let's get started. All right, Holly. So the first guide that came through for you, I figured would be pretty close to how it was in the beginning of the month, because we asked for the most impactful, strongest introspective point guide for the month of April 2026. And we got two different types of samurai warriors or whatever. This one specifically was for integrating and implementing. So it looks like he's still hard at work here. So I'm going to try something different, just like I tried different at the beginning of the month. And I'm going to ask the guides what has changed. What is the difference? Because you have continued the baddie training. So let's see how it goes. Okay, so whenever I ask him what has changed for you in April 2026, like what's the biggest thing that's changed for you or improved? It looks like the amount of, okay, so the way he shows it to me is like cargo loading ships and then like you loading it on your back. And now it doesn't look like that anymore. It seems like you are transmuting smaller amounts, which that's something we worked on this month, was like everybody transmuting their own shit and then you transmuting your own shit. So that makes sense. And then he gives a thumbs up. He's like, okay, all right. Man, this is actually kind of cool. I like that. So still communicating the same, but it seems more honed. Like the signs and signals that he's giving me seem a lot cleaner and smoother and a lot more on point. And that is also something we worked on in baddie training, is the clarification of signs and signals and what they mean and how to get to the bottom of it and all that. Okay, let's see if we can ask another one of these same things. Maybe give us a different take. Okay, Holly. So the next guide that comes through for you, still a heavy focus on this like warrior stealth aspect thing. But anyway, I went to the most impactful, strongest introspective point guide for April 2026 again. And it was this guy again, but he like really zooms in on his face. They're really big about zooming in on faces, which tells me that you've been like working on coding of the faces a lot, like again, signs and signals that in the physical as well. So I asked him like what has been the biggest differences and the biggest improvements with you in April 2026 with the baddie training. And it points me to your left forearm specifically, like on the inward side of it. And I do remember how itchy you used to be. And yeah, so that's also something that we worked on. So that's pretty freaking cool. Okay, love y'all. Bye.